All right, good morning and welcome to Prince's channel. There is very vital updates that also dropped just recently, just yesterday, and we deem it fit to bring it to you. It's about the UAAG processes, disbursement, and soul lifting messages that's coming from Apostle Ken Nwakama, but precisely from Pastor Donald Obasi, the PA to Joyce Lovely, on special duties. All right. So let us get to hear this. I'm going to read this commentary for us so that we also know the state of things at the moment. And the caption that we have here says, Apostle Professor Ken Nwakama represents the Nigeria civil populace in the grant community of Nigeria and therefore deserves all our support towards successful delivery. All right, and this says that Joyce Lovely team, being a team driven by the concerns of the Nigeria civil society in the grant community, will always stand out or would always stand our ground with the Nigeria public in the grant community who subscribed to the Sanctuary Wealth Foundation /UAAG under the country directorship of Apostle Ken Nwakama. We once again want to openly state and clarify that Sanctuary Wealth Foundation /UAAG is the only organization with total coverage of all the geopolitical zones of Nigeria in the grant community without any form of disenfranchisement of any geopolitical zones. And that's what Apostle Ken Nwakama represents. We make bold to say that Apostle Professor Ken Nwakama has maintained true national unity, patriotism, all-citizen inclusiveness as far as subscription to the grant is concerned. We make bold to say that Apostle Professor Ken Nwakama has maintained true national unity, patriotism, all citizen inclusiveness as far as subscription to the grant is concerned, and as such should be given every deserving support as we are expecting the delivery of the project, which once achieved is a national victory for the rich and poor as well as victory in the nation's economy. All right, having clarified that, we therefore warn any woman or man doing any dirty conspiracy against the Nigerian public in the project to understand that nobody wears cloth while bathing in the bedroom. As far as every man is naked while taking bath, you can't hide your nakedness in your bedroom. We should therefore tread with caution because the Nigeria public is what matters most. Let's continue to pray for all the concerned authorities to remain steadfast and overwhelmed with burdens to end Nigeria's penury with this God-given grant. There is no fear anywhere, for congratulations remain the code. And this coming from Pastor Obasi Okore, the PA to Joyce Lovely and admin for special duties. All right, this is a welcoming submission from the admin on the country director concerning his personality and concerning the mandate that God gave to him on this grant. Let us put all our hopes together and know that what God has promised is going to come to pass, and it's just the knowledge that we need to have that what has been said concerning the country director, Professor Ken Nwakama, still stands firm, and these are some of his lieutenants, let me say lieutenants, or some of his special forces that also bring out information for us to know how valid and authenticated the information concerning the UAAG grant is. Sometimes Ostracom also do the same thing. Then OCG also tries to, OCG or OSIM or something like that also does the same thing, though majority have tried to back down because of the longevity of time it takes, but there are still individuals that are insiders that make us to understand that the grant is not false or fake after all, just some issues within, and that's all. But this is a welcoming submission to the country director, and let's hope to get the best from them very shortly. Expectations are still in high alert, so let the UAAG do the needful. The masses are crying, and everyone wants to get the best from what they subscribed to. All right, that is what we got from that organ this morning from Pastor Obasi Okore. The last statement there says there is no fear anywhere, for congratulations remains the code. Let's believe that that's just exactly the process. The last we heard from them was that there are some final finishing touches that have been put in place for disbursements to happen. Let it be like that. If you want to know more about the state we are at the moment, there are videos that have been released on this channel, which you can get yourself abreasted with. They are going to inform you concerning the state that UAAG disbursement, Centrator Foundation disbursement, and Theobarth disbursement, also Supreme disbursement is at the moment, so that we don't get to be in the dark concerning all of this. All right, thank you, and we are drawing the curtain from this. I wish you a very lovely Friday ahead of you, and may God bless all the handworks that you do. Also, let me reiterate the caption of this particular submission from Joyce Lovely. It said, Apostle Professor Ken represents the Nigeria civil populace in the grant community of Nigeria, and therefore deserves all our support towards successful delivery. Okay, and this was just yesterday's submission in the afternoon. Thank you. I wish you a very wonderful day ahead of you. God bless you.